Okay, it's another day, another 15 minutes where we just hang out, keep each other company, and help us stay on task for those 15 minutes at least. So, the task today is for those people who want to draw along with me to make your own plate. I don't know who started this trend of like, let's put fancy plates on walls, but I kind of like the designs. And the ones I have on my wall, several of the places I've never even literally been to, but I saw them at Goodwill and I kind of like them. So, what would you put on a plate? Is it stuff from where you were born? Is it stuff from where you're at now? Things that you're interested in? How would you design a plate that you would hang on your wall? That's the prompt for today. And I'll put the instructions on in just a second. And if you don't know who I am, I'm Melanie. I'm a dog walking cat lady, and I'm just trying to find a little piece, well, little bit of peace and joy and happiness. And I find that the best way to get there is through creativity, community, and nature. So get your stuff, get ready to press pause when I put the instructions up. And then when you're ready, press play. Okay. Three, two, one. Because this is a plate challenge, I'm going to just do one color. Anyway, let's get our 15 minutes on and go. Do your thing. My beverage today is, again, exciting water. Eli, do you want something? You're just staring at me. Hi. What's up, buddy? Okay. I would like to make this a sketch of where I grew up, which is Nevada. And I'm going to start with Nevada in the middle. In a classic, just write the name Nevada. Or do I want to do something symbolic with that? I don't know. Not sure. But yeah, my home state, Nevada. Very cool state, by the way. I am going to write Nevada first. Nevada is amazing. It's one of those like stealth states, I feel like, because, everybody thinks of states that are just really into like, oh, we're Texan. You don't ever think like, oh, those Nevadans, they're so obsessed with being Nevadan. But at least when I grew up, we learned our state song, and like you still it's I don't know the whole thing, but like saying home means Nevada, home means the hills, home means the trees and the pines. Like that's it will always be part of me. And I live in Arizona now, and I love Arizona. Arizona's got its quirks too. But Nevada will always be my home state. Although I'm getting closer to the point. No, I'm not there yet. It'll be a while before I've lived longer in Arizona than Nevada. Because Nevada, I lived there 21, 22 years, something like that. But we also, another cool thing about Nevada that I assumed all other states had and then discovered they didn't. We have our state day. Like that's a day off. You had Nevada Day, and it was October 31st, the best day, because that's my favorite holiday as well for other reasons. So October 31st is pretty awesome on so many levels. Okay, I wrote name Nevada. Now what am I going to do? I'm going to stylize it because I still don't know what to do. Oh, maybe I'll just draw I'm not going to draw the circle for the plate. I'm just going to draw the stuff that's on it because this is chill time. And drawing circles are stressful. I don't if it's gotta be the most obviously stressful shape to draw. Like, stars are fun because you can go like we have the shorthand for that. Feel like we could draw squares obviously have a little bit more difficulty than, like, a rectangle, but circles, ugh. Maybe is a triangle the most chill shape to draw? I know what's a cool shape, is the shape of the state of Nevada. Another cool shape. It's just a neat state. Ooh, and I did it totally wrong. It is a very squished. I did a little squiggle for where like meat is. Oh dear. Okay, I can't handle that, so I'm actually going to make it even longer. So this is, oh yeah, we're having some silly times. We're gonna play with it. We're gonna do like Bob Ross would say, and have little happy mistakes. It's a doodle now. We're making some patterns. Yeah, there's so many things that I take for granted for when I was a child that everybody had Nevada Day. Well, but their own state version of it. What do other people have? Like, what are those worlds of, we don't make epic movies about childhood experiences, but I feel like those honestly are some of the most impactful things. We should see more of those. Like, what were the things that were in when you were a kid? What did you do? What was it that everybody was so into that, that's all you would think about? I remember even my best friend and I would go over to her house and she had this poster size coloring paper. It was like a coloring book, but it was just one poster and it was all these fish. And I just looked forward every day to going over to her house, just hanging out with her, kind of what we're doing right here, and uh, just coloring in these fish. It was great. It was lovely. Okay, so I doodled over Nevada. We are known for all sorts of things. I'm gonna put some mountains though, because I associate mountains with Nevada. Whenever I see Mount Rose, I think about the time my dad took me out learning how to drive, and he's like, let's learn how to fishtail out on this freeway up on a skiing. Mount Rose is you have skiing up there. I hated skiing. I grew up in one of the most beautiful places for skiing, and it just scared me. I did not like it. It was awful. But fortunately, my sister liked it, so my dad could go with her. And then I'm going to draw on the top. I put some mountains. I'm going to put some lenticular clouds because we have cool clouds in Nevada because of our beautiful mountains. because I grew up near the Sierra Nevadas, which had pine forests, which I've never been a fan of pine forest. Hot take. Don't like pine forests generally. They're sticky and pokey. And because I watched Robin Hood so much as a child, the Disney Robin Hood, I thought it was fictional. I thought this was just as the equivalent of like, oh, dragons and, fantasy concept of they had forests where the trees weren't pokey and sticky. They were deciduous. And I 100% thought that was fictional for a, a long, long time. And then I found out it wasn't. And I've always been a little bit jealous of that. I'll say, I agree. The smell is lovely of a pine forest. But what I loved about Nevada is what most folks, oh, and that's what I should draw. Um, what most folks didn't like actually is when you drive through Nevada, it's just, it's like both nothing and everything. You have just a straight road for miles and miles and miles. You're just looking down and it just keeps going. But then you have the horizon has beautiful mountains everywhere off in the distance. And then you have sweeping skies with beautiful thunderstorm cloud, like, all, whatever the clouds are of that day, cirrus clouds. Oh, stunning. Absolutely stunning. And just like listening to CDs or tapes on a road trip through Nevada. Oh, that's bliss right there. And once there was a thunderstorm that came and it was so strong. It was blowing all these tumbleweeds. Very cliche, I know. Invasives, by the way. Uh, and it was blowing these tumbleweeds, and one tumbleweed was so big, the car in front of me was a Geo Metro, and the tumbleweed was as big as the Geo Metro, so it was like it rolled and then bounced on top of the Geo Metro, and I could see the silhouette of the person driving it duck. And then it just kept going. It was great. And then in like 10 more minutes, it started raining so deeply that you couldn't see anything in front of you. It was both scary and inspiring at the same time. Okay. Oh. Yeah, come on. Go. Conveniently, the ink that is in my pen right now is like this steely blue, gray, navy color, which is just very, very University of Nevada, Reno, which is where I got my undergrad from. Our state bird is the mountain bluebird, which lots of states have, so it's like, yeah. But our state fossil, Nevada state fossil, is the ichthyosaur. which is super cool. They are not a dinosaur. They are basically like a fishy reptile. I know it's fishy as an adjective, not as the noun. They're not fish, nor are they mammal. Like this glorious beast right here. Oh, yes, I'm a glorious kitty. This is Betty Ford. Betty. Yeah. And then Jackie is hiding in the curtains right now. You could see her butt right there. She's got a big one. Okay. So, Ixies, I'm gonna draw. How much time do I have left? Oh no, I don't have enough time to draw an ichthyosaur. I'm just gonna doodle. This didn't get much out of it. I drew sagebrush, lots of sagebrush leaves. So today was more of a doodling day. Let's see, I'm gonna try and make it a little bit more, at least aesthetically balanced. Wouldn't fit on a plate, but whoop! Hey, we did it! Congratulations. Well done, everybody. Good job, Eli. Okay, so I'm going to post this up on my Instagram using the hashtag I put up on the screen, and I'll put it on TikTok too. And thank you so much for spending 15 minutes of your day with me. I really appreciate it. I hope that you can think about maybe where you grew up and the weird things that you take for granted that nobody else really would understand unless they're from your state. So yeah, have a great rest of your day. Now go say hi to somebody else that you care about and make their day a little bit brighter. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? All right. Oh my goodness. Wow. Very exciting. I think they want food.